Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. So my name is Anushka and I'm going to share my college experience with you all. I have recently done with my college and I have few months left before my joining. So I was thinking what should I do in this gap. I came across the fact that why not to start to do something which I always wanted to do, that is creating content. So from here onwards for this gap I'll be doing or trying to create content on YouTube. And for today, what I'm gonna say is my college experience. So for that, I will try to give you a reference like how my experience will be. I am an engineering student who has done an EC engineering. So you will see the experience mostly as an engineering student. Everything I share here will be as honest as possible, like a real college student, not any Bollywood movie. So for that, we will start with the first year, expectation versus reality. When I entered college, I came with huge expectations. I imagined myself like everybody is gonna be very stylish, including me. I'll be going to classes with a nice, cute, pretty outfit. I'll be like a social butterfly. Everybody will know me, and I'll make a lot of friends. Then it was like I'll join a lot of clubs, and then we'll do all fun every time. We will have a friends all like 24/7. So it's gonna be very fun and all. Sounds dreamy, right? And actually, it is dreamy. I'll not like to say that your college is not gonna be fun. It is going to be a fun, but it's not just gonna be this. There is other side of college as well. There is much more than just having fun and having friends in your college. So we are going to share what other things we are going to have in the first year. Now let's come to the ground reality. Everyone in your first year, everyone came with the same expectation. Everyone want to be extrovert, everyone want to make a lot of friends. And to be honest, the main fun part of your 4 year, you are like most of it you are gonna do in your first year. So you should not like skip any of it. You should just have all of it. Like every day you're going to make a new WhatsApp group. Every day you're meeting a new people, number exchange, and then friends and outings and all. You should just have everything. It's a part of a journey. And also it's different because you just came out of a school and nobody knows you here, so life has given you another chance to redesign yourself and just make some other personality if you are bored from your previous personality, and if you want to bring some change in your personality. And I genuinely believe that you should take this chance. You should try to, you can redesign yourself actually. If you are a shy person in your school and you have a reputation or a personality that okay, this person is shy and this person do not actually participate in certain things, you can take this chance in your college to came forward and do things which you were shy to do in your school. So I think you should take a chance to redesign yourself in your college, specifically in your first year when you have a lot of time to do all this. Now about me, I wasn't really a shy or underconfident person from a very start. So when I came to the college, I came with all those expectations as you all are thinking right now, and I actually did all of it. I did join college. I did join clubs. I did make a lot of friends. I went for a bunk class. I went for bunking classes. I went for trekking. I went for beach cleaning. Then I danced as well. So I almost did everything which I wanted from my first year. So that was almost fine. But the one thing which I regret doing in my first year, specifically my first semester, is not taking my semester exam seriously. And this realization came when the first semester was ended and I get to see that all my friends, they did enjoy but they did the exam seriously as well. So and I like had this thing in my mind that okay, first year is all about fun. This is the fun part of my life. The fun everyone was talking about, like 10th के बाद fun है, 12th के बाद fun है. So I was like okay, this is the fun part. I'm gonna have it. So at that time I was like I was studying, but I was like studying just to perform decent. I was like okay, I'm not gonna fail anything definitely, and I'm not gonna be just passing, but I'll be like okay, better passing. It was not like I was performing really well wala thing. So that is the only regret because I think I have, because later on my okay, I'll tell you, my first semester I got CGPA that was 8.32, and if you're thinking this is fine only, it is fine, depends upon the colleges, right? In my college, 9 CG and above 9 is considered as a good thing, and almost max of the student lies between 8 and 9. So I was also being in that, only the average student and all. I was not really a very uh, talented or very smart from the really start, from the beginning or all, but still I was like, I could have done better if I would have tried it. So that's why I regretted one thing, like not taking my semester exam really seriously, and later on I covered it up like with my other semester when I bring my CG to a better state. So that's all about my first semester. Not first semester, first year. Now we will go to the second year. Second year, the reality check. Second year is when actual academics hit you. For most of the engineering students, or out of all the branches, no matter which branch you are studying, your actual core subjects start to come in your second year. Here, when you start to know okay what engineering is, and academically, second year is the toughest. So most of the people start to get their downfall from here. When I said downfall, I meant to say like the backs and all, like failing the subjects and all, it starts from here. This is a year when you slowly start to learn that clubs are fine. Okay, I have an alarm. Clubs are fine, and you don't actually need to continue it anymore. So you slowly start to leave the clubs, and then you start to prioritize your studies. Then you start to care less about what you are wearing for the classes. You just go to the classes, and whatever you are wearing, you choose the comfort clothes and all. I remember in my second year, as much as I remember, I used to go for the classes, and just as the moment the classes are done, I used to just run back to my room, and I will just lay down there, and I'm like, okay, fine, it just feels better. And luckily, my friend was also my roommate. Like me and my roommate, we both were friends. We took the room together, so we both will be like the same. We will just go to the classes. We will study. Once the class is done, we will then again run back, and we'll be like, okay, this is fine. We'll just lay down in our room. That's it. So in your second year, this stressful year, this is a place where when you will give the exam, you will be like, okay, will I pass this exam? Can I be clear this exam, or this exam is going to clear me? Like you will get confused, because most of the your exams are going to be like that. But there will be people who will start to tell you a back is fine. You can just fail one subject, it's fine. But you should always keep in your mind, failing is never fine. So no matter, maybe you can perform a little less or not so good, but care about not failing it. Like you should not fail it at any cost. No, this myth you should remove from your mind. Whenever people have said you, like in your college you can have at least one back, you should not have it. Like you should not be comfortable with having one back in your college life. Definitely I like to say that. Honestly, in your second year, it will be most about your academics, most of it, because from here you will start to get some projects. Like you will start to work on projects, and then you will have some real professors, like most of the senior professors comes in your second year to teach you and all that. So it's just stressful, but still it's fine. Now the third year, settling down. This year is comparatively less intense as compared to your second year. Here, most like in the first half of your third year, few of the remaining core subjects are there which you will be completing it, and then in the second half there will be some remaining subjects which are like important but not that intense. So academically, third year is going to be quite chill. Third year is settling, because here you have already filtered your big friend circle. Here you have just compact few people with whom you are just peacefully vibing. It's not like you have always have a constant energy in that group and all. You can just play, okay, we both can just sit here, it's fine. Now in third year, the fun is start to look like a different thing. Now fun is like, okay, we all just go out, then we eat a good meal, and then that's it. It's a fun, it's a good thing. More example if I'll give you, it is like you don't have any unnecessary some stupid assignment to submit. There is no any deadline left for you for any project submission or anything. So that is just fun, that you have nothing left, or you're not like putting something aside to just sit down. You are just free actually. That is fun. Now, also, I'll tell you, you start to prioritize your internships, campus placement, and then projects in your third year. Since in the fourth year, you are going to have the placement season and all. So, in third year, by the end of third year, you start to become very serious. It's like, okay, you want summer internship, maybe, like not maybe, sorry, you want a summer internship, you want a campus placement, so you start to learn how to build a resume, how to do the LinkedIn profile, and how to do other things. Final year, the end game. You see yourself and then you start to see what reflection you are getting by looking at yourself. You see whether the 3 years you have done, how is it making you look now. You see freshers in the campus and realize how fast you have grown. You see them doing the same stuff which you did once, and somehow now it feels silly. You see them being loud, being excited, and somehow all of it annoys you. Now you just want everything to end. You are waiting for one mail, one placement mail that will finally end this chapter properly. You look at your batchmates and then you realize everything here was good, it was beautiful. And somehow in this 3 or 4 years, you have changed from a teenager to adult. You see yourself differently now. Now it's like it's a short journey but a big transformation. This was one my college story. If you are watching and if you have watched till the end, I believe there was something with which you find yourself connected with. Do let me know in the comments. If you are a fresher, do let me know what is your expectation for your college, the one you are going to join. And if you are the one who are already in college or being done with it, do share your experience in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.